That's right. Okay. I think I exited that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we ready? Okay.
A lot of people are saying you have to go in there, you know, just you, but you have to still wait with everybody, you know, like.
Yeah, now. Yeah, it's great more work on it.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Judge.
Give me just a little bit, make sure everybody's here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You want to do this here?
I'm gonna mute.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's pretty quiet. I need a Dell. Okay. Okay. Can everybody hear? Okay, good deal.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess where's the jail? Let me see the jail. There. Okay. Who do I have at the jail today?
At the jail, you have Herrera, Jones, and Stanmeyer.
Okay. And do you have any of them ready to go? Or?
No, we were trying to see how you wanted to do court. You want to do those three first, or do you want to?
We'll see if we can get everybody else kind of knocked out, and then we'll come back. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just put it on mute till you're ready.
Okay. We'll go with Mr. Clemens. Mr. Clemens, can you unmute?
Should be on there.
Can you hear me now, Judge?
I can. I see your clients in your background there, so I figured I'd try to knock out the people that have their, clients ready to go. Did you have anything else today?
Not in this court, no.
Okay, good deal. What's your client's name?
Desiree Gallegos.
Okay.
His name is not on the list today. I have a letter right here.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right. And who's the prosecutor on this case?
This case is about 3 years old.
Oh, hey, Mr. Whitmore. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Let me let Mr. Whitmore tell me what's going on, Mr. Clements, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Judge, I believe we're just here on arraignment.
Okay. Mr. Clements, if you get a chance to shoot me a letter of representation, and then I'm sorry. Yeah, if you'll file a letter of representation, and then as well, if you'll do you waive arraignment?
Your Honor, this case is 3 years old, and I've been on it for 3 years. I don't know why there's no letter there, and there's some sister cases in Austin County. Then Mr. Kane and the DA have been working together for 3 years, and so I thought it was over. So I don't know where we are right now, actually.
Okay. Any idea, Mr. Whitmore? Or
Judge, right now I can't remotely access the case.
So
as far as I know, this is an open warrant.
Okay. Why don't we do that? This is a drug case, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there already a patch on this case? Does she have a drug patch?
No, Your Honor, she's already been through SafeP and everything here. She's gone through all the programs, she's done everything, and so I think we just need to somewhere or another finalize it. We were working this, the DA, Mr. Kane, and I believe Mr. Mathis.
Judge, I have a
Myself, we're all working
recollection of
together,
what
so.
happened.
Okay.
Our case was left pending while she went to SafeP. We didn't have any agreement as to what was going to happen after she was in SafeP. I put an offer into the system, Mr. Clinton, into DM because I did not know she had an attorney. I'll forward that offer to Mr. Clements. I believe, it's something that's going to be acceptable to them, but, we'll see where we go.
When's the last time? When did she get out of SafeP?
2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Okay. Let me get probation on this. Is that Ms. Fishbeck? Is that you or who? Let me unmute you here.
Judge, she's not on probation.
She's not on anything. Okay.
No,
All right.
she's not on probation with us.
Okay. Well, it's been 2 years. I'm going to go ahead and order that she go ahead and get the drug patch. I just want to make sure everything's clean. So I'm going to amend her bond on that. She'll have 48 hours. Mr. Clements, are you familiar with the policy of this court regarding the drug
Yes,
patch?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
So I'll get that order to you, and then we can rock along and see if we can get this thing set. When did you?
May 11th.
We're gonna, because of the COVID situation, everything's really bottlenecking up on us. We're gonna set this thing out a while, so it's gonna be not until May. Okay, so May 11th, is that correct? So we're looking at resetting until May 11th. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right. Anything else?
I believe that's everything.
Anything else, Mr. Whitmore?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks.
May we be excused?
May be excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I see there's a Mr. Simpson. Whose attorney is Mr. Simpson? Oh, he doesn't have one?
Yeah, no, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask real quick. Hold on, Mr. Simpson. Is there any other attorneys that aren't pretty much on the appointment list that need to kind of move on with their day that are out there with their client?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Byron Keith Watson with Dexter Downey, sir.
Okay, let me find Mr. Downey's case. Okay.
He is a probation case as well.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Downey is a probation case as well.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so yeah, is Mr. Downey is he on, has he had a remote breath monitoring device applied in this case?
No, Your Honor. Basically, he lost his job. He was placed on deferred. He lost his job, and he had not been making payments. I'm not certain exactly what the situation is, but I was his previous attorney. He updated me that he had a court appearance this morning. So I'm showing up for him, Your Honor, again, in hopes that the court will understand he has now been employed and has made payment and is continuing to get back in effect with his fees, Your Honor.
Okay, so he's not present today? He's not available?
Your Honor, he
Yes.
is. I
Yes,
did
sir.
ask
Yes,
him
sir.
to log on. He should log on right now.
He's here. I got him. Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Downey, thank you for appearing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've retained Mr. Watson, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you said there's currently you're currently unemployed?
No, I'm unemployed right now, and I'm actually when I was reporting, I was basically being honest with them and telling them, things were going bad due to the COVID, and that I was like I said, I was being honest with them, and right now I'm employed, and they know that I have children and family, so I was helping out with that, and then I was paying what I can. But right now I'm on to the thing of being hired on full time. And I just made a payment to Mr. Byron, and I have like a $500 payment to catch up with my payment. It's nothing but $1,500. And as far as the classes. I work overnight from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. and I want to see how can I get around. Like I even had told them the last time about me having a new job that I have, like how can I get around like the classes with me working the schedule? Do they have any morning classes or anything? Because as far as I know, they have night class. And, you know, I'm trying to make everything fit in.
Sure. Let me, you know, your attorney, Mr. Watson, can talk to you about those things. I just want to check with
Yes.
probation. What's y'all's opinion on this?
Judge, he was transferred to Austin County when he first started his probation and was returned back to Waller County in October of 2020. He was arrested for failure to ID back in 2019. He did not report to Waller County ever after being returned from Austin County. So we filed on him because of the new charge, not reporting, not paying. He hasn't completed any of his conditions other than his jail time.
Okay. Well, Mr. Watson, Mr. Downey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a remote breath alcohol monitoring device on the vehicle. Mr. Downey, you're going to need to, I'm going to give you the paperwork through Mr. Watson, and you'll need to get that on your vehicle within 48 hours. And in the meantime, we're going to reset your case to May 11th. And you're kind of lucky in that regard because of what's going on with COVID. We're having to really extend things. So this gives you the opportunity to work hard and get the money in. And so the next time we come here, you know, you can say, hey, man, I told you I was going to do better. I'm paying, and we'll reevaluate you at that time. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Downey,
Please,
can you report to the probation office by 4 o'clock this afternoon?
If you can give me if I can come in the morning, if you don't mind, because I work at 5 o'clock in the evening, if you don't mind. And
okay. Can you be here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.?
8 a.m. As soon as I get out work, I can make it up there. Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Hold on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can make it in the morning.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Mr. Watson, have you already waived arraignment on this case?
Say again, Your Honor.
Have you already waived arraignment on this case? Or do you want to waive? Do you want to waive arraignment?
Yes, I'll waive arraignment, Your Honor. If I can get the information on the case, I really would appreciate it, because I haven't seen anything. And Your Honor, what date did you say? May
11th, and
yes, sir.
It'll be 1:30 p.m. Do we have his information? His email? Mr. Watson, we have your information.
Thank you, sir.
But Judge, I'm not sure he has a letter of rep on file on this case.
I'm sorry?
I'm not sure he has a letter of rep on file for this case.
That's what I was asking. If you could get that on file, that would be good, Mr. Watson. Letter of representation, okay?
Yes, sir. But I'm just asking the case number, information in it. I need all that. I have no idea.
Byron, it's 18-10-16593.
If I can ask you, sir, can you email it or to
I'll
me?
email it to you, Byron.
Thank you so much, sir, and Happy New Year. And Your Honor, I apologize for my client saying "man" to you. With all due respect, he did follow up with "yes, sir," "yes, Your Honor," and I do apologize for that.
I was not offended, and I'll be more impressed with his actions than anything he says to me. Let's just put it that way.
I'm sorry. I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Downey, if you'll, no, you're fine. If you'll just kind of get to doing what you need to be doing, and then we'll see you back May 11th. Thanks, Mr. Whitmire, for getting the information to Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, if you don't have anything else, you can be excused.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You too, Mr. Dexter.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Does anybody else have an attorney at this point? I'm having an attorney. Is anybody else here with a client that's not going to be on the court appointed list? Or is that everybody? Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Mr. Day, you're at the top of my screen. We can go with you next. Let me unmute you. Oh, you're unmuted. Good deal. Who are you here with today?
Let's see. I've got 3 cases.
Okay.
One of them is Rogers Ray Shields. I don't know if he's present in the Zoom meeting. I sent him a letter in mid-December notifying him of the court date and how to arranged to appear, and I didn't get it back unclaimed, so I don't know if he got it or not.
Let me see if Mr. Shields is listed on here. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, you may want to explain to them that we have.
Oh.
And so we're resetting people, so it's possible if he appeared, he may have already been given a reset. We
Yes,
don't know.
my coordinator's just letting me kind of know what's happening. We had a busted water pipe over at the main courthouse, and we were supposed to be in the assembly room, but we had to run it, try to do what we could to get everybody over here. And so we have the bailiffs up front, and we're just trying to reset those cases. So I don't know if anybody has a person that's actually appearing here, we're just going to go ahead and reset them because we don't have access to Zoom in the front of the courthouse. So was he going to appear here today, or?
I didn't get word back from him. Sometimes they get the letters and just show up on their own, so I don't really know, Your Honor.
Okay, we can we'll hold off. We can. Sheila's going to go see if Mr. Shields is there. What was the other one you had?
I had well, Elwood Weber is the last one on page 5 of 6, and he's in TDCJ custody. So and he's been.
Yeah, we've already reset him.
And
okay.
I'm sorry, and then I have Christopher Standmeyer, who is a jail case, and I've spoken with him a few times on Zoom, but I think he needs to be arraigned.
Standmeyer.
He's at the bottom of page 4.
Yeah, I see it. Let's. I can ask. Is the jail there? I don't think they're listening to me. Okay. Did you have, other than this one, did you have anything else, or did you want to wait around in case there's some appointments, or?
I can wait. So I don't know if you got my email about my conflict. I can wait probably as long as you want me to, and then go into the other hearing afterwards. So
Okay. Well, let's try to get this resolved. For some reason, the jail's not picking up.
Okay. I'll be happy to wait, Judge.
Okay. Was Mr.
I don't see him, no, sir.
We don't see your other client,
Shields.
Mr. Shields, that he appeared.
Not
Not yet, but he might.
I would request that we give him the benefit of the doubt and reset him if he doesn't show up, Judge. It's hard for me to get in touch with these guys. I always give them my number and they seldom call, and then I write them letters, and sometimes they respond and sometimes they don't.
Okay. What's his status? Is he on probation, or is this a new case? New case, right?
I believe
He's
he's got 2 new cases, and he's set for arraignment this morning, if you're talking about Mr. Shields.
Yeah. And what's the charge?
Oh,
Let me look.
I don't know offhand.
Evading and burglary of a building.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Hudspeth.
Judge.
And you have had no contact with him?
Well, I've sent him a letter, and I think I was present when I was appointed by Zoom, but that's about it, Judge.
Okay. And was he here on the Zoom one? Was on the last one? Did he appear on the last one?
I would have to look and see at my, I would have to look in Odyssey.
Okay. All right. But you didn't get any information or any indication that he forgot about the hearing or anything like that?
I did not, Judge. But again, sometimes these people are not as adept at.
No, I understand. Okay. Well, let's wait a little bit. Maybe he'll show up. Let me see if I can get in touch with the jail here. The jail, are y'all there?
Yes, sir. We're here and we're ready.
Okay. Do you already have, Mr. Day, what was your client's name again?
Christopher Standmeyer.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mr. Standmeyer ready?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and bring him in.
Okay.
He has 2 cases, Judge.
Okay.
He's got a deadly conduct.
Okay. Mr. Standmeyer, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay. Your attorney, Mr. Conrad Day, is on Zoom. I don't know if you can see him there.
Yes, sir, I can see him.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Day, so you said you have waived arraignment or have
Yes,
not?
we will waive arraignment, Judge, and plead not guilty on both cases.
Okay. Then we'll reset you to again May 11th. Oh, May when?
May 13th.
May 13th. What time?
It'd be at 1:30.
May 13th at 1:30.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Will that work for you, Mr. Day?
I believe it will, Judge. I'm sure it will. I'll make it work. And Mr. Stanmeyer's been wanting to talk to me by Zoom, and I just haven't had a chance to arrange it yet, but I will do so, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Stanmeyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's just move on to the list. Ms. Parham, you're next on my screen. And Mr. Day, we'll wait a little bit, if that's okay. If you need to go, let me know, and I'll make the call then.
Thank
Okay.
you, Judge.
You bet. Ms. Parham,
Morning, Judge. I actually have no clients on the arraignment docket. I'm here for appointments.
gotcha. Okay. What about you, Mr. Cardenas? You're next on my screen.
That would be the same, Your Honor. I'm here for appointments. I don't have anyone on the, I took care of my one case that was on the docket.
Okay. And then I see Mr. Fleetwood, you're next.
Yes, Judge, I have one jail case, and then I have several cases with Mr. Sufall that were likely Zoom appearances there at the old courthouse. And so I'm not aware if any of those people have appeared or not.
Okay. Well, we can just, I guess we could start, we take care of the ones that you do have and then go from there. I see you have a Mr. Gillum.
That would be correct, Your Honor, and that would be one that I would think would have appeared in the old courthouse.
Hold on just a second. We got the. Mr. Gillum hasn't appeared yet. We can hold on for a little bit, see if he appears, because it's part of me feels like we might need to just reset these cases because the notice really originally went to the old courthouse and now we're trying to redirect people. So I'm probably going to give people the benefit of the doubt today because of that. So, but let's just wait a little bit. If they show up, great. Okay. So,
yes,
all right. So let's see. The other one I have is a Mr. He's in jail, Mr. Herrera, Nelson Herrera.
Correct, Your Honor.
Let me see if they can get him. Is the jail ready with Mr. Herrera? All right, Mr. Herrera, can you hear me? Y'all need to unmute. Yeah.
There you go, Judge.
Okay, you can hear me, Mr. Herrera?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Okay, good deal. Your attorney, Mr. Travis Fleetwood, is here. Can you see him on the screen? You might want to wave, Mr. Fleetwood. There he is. Okay, so where are we, Mr. Fleetwood, on this?
Judge, I believe this is an arraignment situation. Breaking up on your end.
Yeah.
Mr. Herrera was out in the wind for quite some time. I haven't had any recent contact with him. I believe he was just brought to the Waller County Jail at some point last week. So at this time, Judge, we'd waive arraignment, enter a plea of not guilty, and ask for a scheduling order.
Okay. It'll be May 11th.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Herrera, you've been reset for May 11th. Okay.
And Mr. Herrera,
Wait, Mr. Herrera, hold on.
Mr. Herrera, if you get released from the jail, you need to contact the probation office to set up an appointment because we haven't heard from you.
Yes, sir.
You understand that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, it's my understanding he's on an FTA, so there's no bond. So that probably won't happen, Mr. Herrera. Okay, is that your understanding, Mr. Fleetwood, or?
It is, Judge. I know he's been gone for some time, and if the necessity arises, I will file a writ with the court and get a bond set.
All right. Thank you.
Judge, I just wanted to let you know, Mr. Barrientos is in the waiting room.
Oh, okay. All right. I know he had his coat shot, so he may be safe, but is his client with him out there?
No, on the Zoom waiting.
On Zoom.
Oh, I was trying to hear what's this waiting room?
Sorry.
How would he do that? No, not a problem. That's on me. Let me let him in here. Let's see. I'm not seeing him. Is he there at the top? Oh, here we go. And then let me get these guys. Okay. I've admitted some more people. All right. Okay. And Mr. Fleetwood, did you? Oh, you
Judge, I had one more.
Yeah, Mr. Torres.
Correct.
Is he supposed to be in the waiting room or actually?
That'd be correct.
Oh, he is? Okay. You, Mr. Torres.
No.
Okay. Again, he's not here yet, so we'll wait a little bit longer and give people the opportunity to get.
Oh, yes, I'm right here.
Judge, he's on Zoom.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay, good deal.
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Torres, let me find you here. Okay. So, okay. So, where are we on this, Mr. Fleetwood?
Again, Judge, I think this is an arraignment situation.
Want to
in
waive?
which we would waive arraignment and interplead not guilty and request a schedule anyway.
Torres would be
May 13th at 1:30. Okay, Mr.
Thank you,
Torres, your
Judge.
case has been reset to May 13th at 1:30. Okay.
Yes.
Did you need
And
anything?
Mr. Torres, if you would, you received my contact information when you were released from the jail. If you would just call my office at your convenience.
Okay.
Do you have his information? You have his phone number? Mr. Torres.
Mr. Torres, will you provide me a phone number for you?
Let me see. I can't even hear nothing.
Can you hear
Can
now?
you provide me your telephone number?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes,
We
sir.
can.
Okay, yes. 737 230 1179.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay,
All
and
right.
it's May.
13th at 1:30 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you may be excused.
All right.
Okay, so, and then you said Mr. Sufal had some issues, Mr. Fleetwood?
Yes, Judge, I'll be standing in for him on any appointments he has received today. I don't see anything in reviewing the docket where he had anyone that was previously appointed to him today.
I think you're right, but I rely on Sheila. She's my right arm.
Understand.
No, sir.
Nope.
No
Okay,
ones.
we'll just look for, if there's an appointment.
Thank you.
Okay, I see the next attorney is Mr. Barrientos.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. Do you have anything today or just waiting for appointments?
Judge, I don't see any cases that I actually have, so I'll be on standby for any appointments.
That'll work. Okay, that's Ms. Cedillo. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Can you hear me, Judge?
I can. Can you hear me?
Now I can. Thank you. I have
Okay.
two clients. I have Johnny Juarez, who is on arraignment, and we just waive arraignment and as for a status.
Okay. Is Mr. Juarez present here or?
He is. I saw his face just a moment ago.
I'm right here.
You should. Oh, you're here. Okay, good deal. All right, just want to make sure. So you just want to waive arraignment and get a reset?
Yes,
Okay.
Judge.
We're looking for
Torres would be May 11th.
May 11th at 1:30.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right, Mr. Juarez, you need anything? You have everything? Ms. Cedillo's phone number and everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well then you can be excused.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, and then I see you have another one here, Mr. Carvajal. Is that right?
Carvajal, yes, Judge.
Sorry.
And I know he was trying to log in on his phone. I'm not sure if I can't see all the screen.
Yeah, let me see. I'm going to admit a couple more people that just shown up. Okay, I see. All right. And how do you say it? Carvajal? Is that right?
I'm gonna say Carvajal.
Carvajal. Mr. Carvajal, are you present?
Yes, Judge.
You are present? I see someone on Miguel's iPhone, and I'm not sure if that's Mr. Carvajal or not.
That's his first name.
It just says Miguel. Oh, that might be him. Yeah.
That's his first name.
Okay, Mr.
I
Carvajal.
believe it is him.
You're
Yes.
not muted, so can you speak? Miguel? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I can see you. Well, let's do this. Is this you're just waiving arraignment on this one as well?
I am, Judge, and we have been speaking to him. We spoke to him yesterday. He's already met with me, and we talked to him this morning, Judge.
Okay, and that is him on the screen. Is that correct?
I believe so. He was going to sign in by phone.
Oh, okay. Well, I see a Miguel. I just assumed that was him. but he does, he's not muted. So I don't know. I don't know why he's not able to communicate. Okay, so we'll do that. May 11th at 1:30.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Is that all your cases?
That's it, Judge. Thank you very much.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to wait around, that's okay as well. Let's see. I got leave in. I think Mr. Dotson, you're there, right? I think I brought you in. Maybe not.
Yes, Judge, I'm here. Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
Okay. No, you're fine. And I see Mr. Richardson is here today. Hey, Mr. Richardson, how you doing? Why don't we take, did you have any cases, Mr. Richardson?
Hello, Your Honor. I did not, Judge. I just logged on in case there were any appointments. I had a probate in Judge Cheney's court.
Oh, going from one Cheney to another, huh?
And so I logged on in case there were any appointments.
Gotcha. Not a problem. I'm just trying to get everybody covered that has cases, and then we're kind of waiting. What happened is, my understanding at the other courthouse, there was a water break. So we had noticed everybody out to that courthouse, and we have a bailiff that's trying to send them over to this courthouse, but we don't have Zoom capability here. So we're just trying to get resets and get by. So that's kind of what's going on. So we're waiting a little bit to see if people kind of show up. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Is there any other attorneys out there that have a case on the docket today?
Judge, okay. I see Mr. Byron. I'm sorry. I see Mr. Byron Keith Watson, and it looks like he's got his hand raised.
Okay. Yeah, Adele.
Mr. Teodoro Torres is here in our waiting room.
Okay. So Mr.
I
Torres.
know that was Mr. Fleetwood's client, and he was just wanting to let him know he's here.
Okay. Mr. Fleetwood, I assume you just want to waive arraignment on that?
Judge, we just handled Mr. Torres.
Oh, we've already done it. I'm sorry. We got it. We're good. She's going to have him sign. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so we're good on that one. She walked out of here, so I'm not sure the exact date, but when she gets back, we'll get it for you. She's going to
thank you.
Giving Mr. Torres a copy of the date, so you'll have it as well. Okay. Yes.
Judge, are we ready for the last one that's in custody?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one knocked out. Who is that?
Mr. Crenshaw.
Crenshaw.
On page 2.
Okay, got it. Okay, so Mr. Crenshaw. Oh, he's up here.
We're going to get him real quick. He's right here outside.
Not a problem. We're going to do Mr. Crenshaw now. Get figure it out. Mr. Crenshaw. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so what's your situation? Do you have an attorney, or are you going to hire an attorney?
I don't have an attorney.
Can you afford an attorney?
At this moment, no, sir.
Okay, so are you have you been working? What's your job status?
I've been locked up for at least the whole year. Only was out for a month. I just come from Harris County. I signed for 4 years probation over there.
Yeah, I see they bench warranted you over. Okay, so at this point you have no income, and you haven't had income for over a year. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Adele, who's next on the appointment list?
Mr. Sufa, Judge.
Mr. Fleetwood.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Crenshaw. He's been charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child. Would you give him your information? Mr. Crenshaw, Mr. Fleetwood is going to be your attorney. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Crenshaw is actually going to be associate attorney in our firm, Zach Sufall. And do you have a pen there to write with? And if you don't worry about it.
We can get the information to the jail to him.
Okay.
Yeah, Adele can.
Judge, at this point, we will waive arraignment and enter a plea not guilty.
Okay. Mr. Crenshaw, my clerk or the clerk's going to get the information to the jail for you, yes, so sir, that you can contact Mr. Fleetwood, and then Mr. Fleetwood will try to arrange the contact at some point, since you know, you're at the jail. So I guess he's going to remain here.
I'm not sure what the jail's gonna do.
I'm not sure. So Mr. Fleetwood, not sure where we stand. He was bench warranted over for Harris County. So he might end up there, but well, I'll check and see what the procedure is. We have a new sheriff in town. That's not a joke. We really do. And I need to check with him on his procedures as well. But we'll make sure that we can, you know, y'all can communicate in some way. So I'll figure it out with the sheriff. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Fleetwood. Okay, that's all of the jail. I see there's a Miss Granger here. Could you unmute, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Hello.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Okay, somebody else is saying hello. But okay. Yeah, Miss Phillips, if you'll just hold on a minute, okay? All right. Okay, Miss Granger, do you do you have an attorney?
I don't at the moment. I am in the process of retaining one. I already have the information. I was just waiting until the first court date. Thank you.
Okay. What's your employment status right now?
Right now, I'm actually going, I'm working with my cousin.
Okay.
With PLR Services Trucking.
Okay. Well, so you do feel that you have the money to afford an attorney at this point?
Yes, I have family. My cousin and my aunt, they're gonna help me pay.
Okay. I'm also going to put a little bit more of a burden on you, though. I'm going to order that you have to go get a drug patch, and what this drug patch will do is, and you're gonna have to go get it within a 48-hour period. What this drug patch will do is it just going to ensure that you're not doing drugs. Okay. And they'll explain to you at the facility. Do we have an email for her?
I do, but she's struggling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong. I'm wrong. Granger. I am so sorry, Miss Granger. I was looking at the wrong thing. No, you don't need a drug patch. You're charged with a different offense. I was looking at the box ahead of you. So yeah, you're fine. We'll reset you till when? Yeah, we're gonna reset you to March 16th. I really need you to work on getting an attorney by that day. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Because we can't just keep, kicking the can down the road. We need to have you represented as soon as possible. All right.
Well, yeah, I'm going to call her today and actually retain her. I just wanted, because I didn't even know when my court date was, and I've been talking to her, so she knows what's going on. So
Okay.
I just had to get this first court date out the way.
We'll get her retained. And again, who are you hiring?
Kaylee McLean out of College Station.
Oh yeah, know her very well, very well. So
Do you want to move it to February 16th?
we can. Is February too quick for you to get the money together to hire?
It's not. But I also have another court date in Houston, Harris County, on the 21st. The 20th or the 21st. I have to double check.
February 16th.
This will be February 16th. Are you going to be able to get the money together by then?
Probably March time. I will.
Okay, we'll do March 16th. I'll give you a little bit more time. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and hire Miss McLean as fast as possible. Get in here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. You may be excused, Miss Granger.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Okay. I see Mr. Watson. You're back up.
He wants to revisit on Mr. Downey.
Okay.
Please, the court, Your Honor.
Yeah. What you got?
I'm kind of a little retarded this morning after going through the weekend. You ordered a monitor, I believe, and I wasn't certain what extent that monitor was. I don't remember, but I think if it has to do with an automobile, my client has no automobile and his license is suspended. So I was hoping that you restate that restriction or that monitor issue, please.
Yeah.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Go ahead.
If Mr. Downey is going to sign a no drive affidavit, I'd request a handheld device instead.
That's fine.
Isn't that what this is? Remote breath? I think this is a handheld, isn't it? Or not? Y'all educate me, guys. Yeah, this isn't interlock. This is remote breath alcohol monitoring device.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I
So
appreciate it.
yeah. So yeah, we're good both ways. Okay.
Thank you. May I be excused, sir?
You may be excused.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I see a Mr. Okay, hold on. Mr. Avila?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have an attorney, Mr. Avila?
No, sir. I wanna be if you can get me one.
Okay. Do you currently are you currently employed?
No, sir. I lost my job.
Okay. Do you live alone or you live with other people?
No,
or-
with my family.
Okay. How many children do you have?
6.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure you qualify with no job and 6 kids. So sounds like this was a case, Mr. Barrientos.
Yes, sir.
Point you on this case.
Thank you, Judge.
This is a possession case. I'm going to order a drug patch, but I'm going to have the county pay for it and pick it up. So if you could explain to him what that
I will.
entails, and if you whatever information you need to get from him, so y'all can communicate, I'll let you talk.
Señor Ávila, ¿hablamos inglés o español?
Español.
Está bien. Mira, yo voy a ser tu abogado. La corte te va a poner un... se llama es un patch que técnicamente va a checar si tienes, si estás usando drogas. Necesito por lo pronto tu teléfono.
Ajá.
¿Me das tu teléfono?
Es el 281.
Sí.
662.
Sí.
9330.
Bueno, mira, te voy a dar mi teléfono ahorita por lo pronto porque tenemos este virus y es muy difícil comunicar conmigo en la oficina. Es más fácil llamarme en mi teléfono celular.
Okay.
En mi teléfono, ¿estás listo?
Espérame, dame un minuto. Ok, ¿cuál es?
281.
281.
536.
536.
6316.
6316.
Sí, y ahorita te van a dar una extensión para que vengas para atrás en el futuro. Es una cita para volver para atrás para la corte. Ahorita te voy a dar la fecha. Es nomás espera y deja decirle al juez que estamos listos para que te den una corte nueva. Judge, I've exchanged some key information with my client. I think at this point we probably just need to put him on the scheduling order.
Okay.
I think I'm correct. I don't want to jump the gun.
That's okay. Did you want to waive arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll waive arraignment, enter a plea of not guilty.
May 11th at 1:30 p.m.
Okay, at 1:30. Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell Mr. Avila that.
Okay. Señor Ávila, ¿estás ahí? Sí, mira, la corte te ha dado una extensión para que vengas para atrás el día 11 de mayo 2021 a la 1:30 en la tarde. Otra vez el día 11 de mayo 2021 a la 1:30 de la tarde. ¿No? Okay. Pero no, vamos a estar en comunicación para que no falles la corte y todo eso.
Ok.
Bueno,
perfecto.
Okay. Ya tienes mi teléfono, yo te hablo después, como el viernes, ¿ok? Bueno, sabes que te voy a hablar ahora en la tarde porque te dieron el patch. Ok. Yo te voy a explicar todo.
Ya platico con usted, ok.
Yo te voy a decir exactamente lo que vas a hacer, ¿ok? Yo te hablo después de la corte, como en la tarde, ¿ok? Gracias.
Muy bien, gracias.
Está bueno. Ok, Judge, we're ready.
¿Tengo que seguir aquí, va, todavía? Hasta que usted me diga?
No, espera un segundo. Ahorita te van a dejar salir de la corte.
Perfecto.
Thank you, Judge. Yes.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Mr. Vila, you can be excused. You can go now.
Ok, ya te puedes ir y para que vayas para atrás a hacer tus cosas que necesitas que hacer ahora.
Ok, perfecto. Entonces yo me comunico con usted. Muchas gracias.
Está bueno. Gracias.
Thank you.
You bet. Is there a Mr. Bradley on the line anywhere? Mr. Derek Lamont Bradley?
I don't know. I haven't seen- there's not a reset for him.
Okay, we'll move on. What about Mr. Clay?
I do not have anything for him.
Is there a Mr. Clay? Dylan Christopher Clay. Okay. What about Chad Robert Courtney? Mr. Courtney. All right. We've already dealt with that, right? Yeah.
Yes. I think the next one down will be Sean Gatlin.
Mr. Sean Michael Gatlin. Mr. Gatlin? Okay. Mr. I'm sorry, Mrs. Granger? Oh, we got her handle, sorry. What's the next one, Green?
Green, and I had an attorney, or I had Mr. Green provide an email, and I just sent it, so I'm not sure there's nobody in the waiting room, correct?
I don't think so. Mr. Green, Jonathan Javon Green,
Yes, Your Honor. How are you this morning?
doing well. Hey, Mr.
Great.
Green. Okay, so where are we on this?
Well, I just came in on this case. I've been trying to get in touch with the prosecutor on this case for probable cause hearing on this.
Okay. And
I need a reset, really.
okay.
Who's the attorney?
So, Mr. Green, are you representing yourself? Is that what's going on?
No. That's Jonathan.
Well, I
My
think
name
so,
is
but-
John L. Green.
Oh, okay. So it's John Green and Jonathan Green. Okay, got it. I got a little confused there. Okay, is your client on Zoom somewhere or?
He's supposed to be on Zoom. That's my grandson too.
Okay, gotcha. I see John Green's
I
here.
don't know that I was provided an email address for him, unless it's under a different name.
Okay. Do you happen to have his email address?
I don't have the email address right here with me. It's out in the office.
Can you contact him, have him try to log on or send us an email?
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
I had him come here, but my folks didn't want him to show up in here because of this virus, and there was some question as to whether he may be.
So you say this is your grandson?
Yes, and there's some question whether he may be positive on this virus, and my daughter, who is kind of arranging stuff here, doesn't want him in the office. I had told him to come here and we'll Zoom in, and she told him, no, don't do that.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and reset. When do you want to reset?
I mean, it's for arraignment, or you can follow waiver of arraignment. If that's what you're going to do.
Okay.
Otherwise, we could reset it to February or March.
Do you want to waive arraignment? Or you want to file a waiver of arraignment?
I want to do a proper cause on this, Your Honor, to be honest, but
Judge has been indicted.
I wanted to talk to the prosecutor first on this case because I think there's a big misunderstanding more than this is
Okay.
an unauthorized use of motor vehicle.
Why don't we do this, since your client's not here, and you're not wanting to waive arraignment at this point, and you want to talk with Mr. Whitmore. My understanding, he's already been indicted, but y'all, if y'all want to do that, we'll give you a March
16th.
We'll just push this back. We'll just reset to March 16th, and then we'll go for it on that day. Okay?
That'll work, Your Honor. That's very nice and kind of you.
Mr. Green will file a letter of rep so we can have this.
Yes, I need you to file a letter of representation, though.
I will do that.
Okay. All right, Mr. Green, then you can be excused.
Thank you very much, and you have a great day.
You too. Okay. Let's see who's next.
Yes.
Mr. Donnell Maurice Hubbard. Is there a Mr. Hubbard? Okay.
Judge, is that name strikes familiar? Okay, must be another Hubbard. I've got at least two Hubbards of different. So I just for a second I just wanted to double check it wasn't my case.
Donnell Maurice Hubbard. He is not there. Okay. All right. I think we're finished with the jail, but we already did Mr. Jones. Is that correct?
Did y'all do Mr. Jones?
I didn't
If
think we
so,
did.
I was not in here.
I don't think we did.
Yes, we're finished with the jail, Judge.
What about Mr. Jones, Albert Lewis Jones?
Oh, no, we didn't do Mr. Jones.
Can we get him?
Yes, sir, we can.
I'm gonna move on. Okay.
I got him. Can y'all
you
give me
got-
Jones, Miss P? Albert Jones?
Albert.
Oh, Judge, he was released, Judge.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm multitasking because of the move tomorrow.
That's okay. That's okay.
He was released last night.
That's okay. We'll send out information. All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Another Mr. Jones, Johnny Blake Jones. Is there a Johnny Blake Jones? Okay. What about a Mr. Jordan? David Ross Jordan Jr. A lot of no-shows. Okay. And we've already done Mr. Juarez. Okay. And Michael Angelo Lopez. Mr. Lopez. Oh, okay. And then
Latimer is, Mr. Looney's office is following a waiver.
okay, so we're good on that. All right. And then I guess Mr. Martin, Stefan Nathaniel Martin Jr. Okay. I see we have a Mr. Simpson. Kamar. Whose is that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Where's he at? What number page? Hold on, Mr. Simpson. Page.
And he actually has 2 charges.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, okay, this is it's my understanding you're gonna hire an attorney, but this is the third time he's been here?
This is the second.
Yes.
This is his third time.
Okay, do you still haven't hired an attorney?
Yes, I have. I actually just got here. Can you take this? I actually just got off the phone with her this second. It's actually Mrs. Tanya Rowland. It's because of the circumstances, everything's been going on. It's been so hard to get to her because I'm actually in San Antonio and she's actually in Houston. And the last time was a car accident for me. And I guess this time it's the sickness, but I actually do have her on retainer. I called her. She's saying that she actually is supposed to be in a Zoom meeting right at this moment with other clients. And she said that
she's supposed to be on your Zoom hearing today with us, or she's
no, she was actually already booked and set for other clients. I guess by the time I retained her, she already had something set. And she told me, and she gave me the number for her office for the court coordinator to call and contact her so she could confirm it as well.
She can file a letter of rep.
Yeah, have her file a letter of representation. And I guess we'll go ahead and reset this one more time.
Yeah, we'll reset it.
Okay. Well, this is the last reset. Okay, Mr.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
So if you said Miss Torres was her name?
No, Tanya Rowland.
Roland. I don't know where I got Torres. Okay. Well, yeah, if Miss Rowland's not here, we're gonna have some issues. So I need you to get her retained. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna set it for a quicker turnaround. It's gonna be February 16th. February 16th. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
And she needs to contact my coordinator, Sheila Monday. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The name of the name Sheila.
Sheila Monday, Mundy.
Oh, it's Monday.
979-921-0921. Okay. And she also needs to file with the district clerk's office a letter of representation. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Let's don't come down here again without an attorney. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Simpson. You may be excused.
I appreciate you, Judge.
All right. Is that everybody?
There's a Frequisha Phillips connected, Judge.
Okay. Thanks. Miss Phillips. What page is she?
Page 4, Judge.
Ms. Phillips, you can unmute. Can you hear me? Ms. Phillips. Maybe I can unmute her. Let me see. I don't see her on here. You see her? Yeah, I can't unmute you. Can you unmute?
Yes, it just gave me the option.
Okay, good deal. All right, so do you have an attorney, Ms. Phillips?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
Okay, do you plan on retaining one, or are you asking the court for one?
I'm asking the court for one.
Okay, what's your employment status right now?
I'm unemployed.
Okay, and how long have you been unemployed?
Since COVID started in March.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm actually a hairstylist, but the salon I work for is closed down.
Okay, all right. Adele, who's next on the list?
Mr. Conrad Day, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Day, if you'll give Ms. Phillips your information.
Sure, Ms. Phillips, my number, do you have something to write with?
Yes, sir.
All right, so my phone number is 979-865-9103. And
865-9103?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And it's very important that you call me after this docket is over, probably in late afternoon today, because I have several other hearings going on. And I need you to get me your address. Can you give me your number and address, please?
Yes. My phone number is 254-229-9787.
And what's your mailing address, please?
Can I call you with my mailing address since we're on YouTube?
Certainly, certainly.
Thank you.
Judge, we would waive arraignment and plead not guilty.
Okay, that'll work. Accept the waiver. And Ms. Phillips, unless you have anything else, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, hold on, Ms. Phillips. You're set
Oh,
May 13th at 1:30, Mr. Day.
May 13th. Okay, thank you.
13th at 1:30. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge.
And
We should have Mr. Mill.
yeah, I'm just looking at that. Is there a Mr. Mims? Is he outside?
No, he should be on there because I've been going back and forth with him.
Okay, I don't see him up there, and I don't see anybody wanting to come in. Am I missing somewhere? No, Mr. Mims. That's all that's listed.
Because it should be the BIAB.
There's me, all the attorneys. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Is that the only one? Or do you have any other one?
That's the, well, we still have Roberts. There should be a, Tory Punchard should be on as well.
Okay.
On email, on Zoom.
Mr. Punchard? Tory Demetrius Punchard. That's why I listed it that.
And Mr. Punchard was called this morning. So
He did?
yeah, gave me an email address for him. can do.
Okay, this is probably what we're gonna do, considering that, we had everybody redirected from one courthouse to the other. I'm gonna go ahead and reset everything, reset everything if they didn't show up to February. I'm not gonna give them way out because I wanna know what's going on. If we're gonna use what information we have to locate them, and if the worst thing we can do is fall back on their bond information. But I just don't feel like we can bring people in if we move the location. I just don't think that would be fair. So that's what we're gonna do. So what day are we gonna reset everybody that didn't show up?
February 16th.
So if you had a client that was supposed to either be here in person or on Zoom and they didn't show up, we're gonna set it to February 16th at 1:30.
No, it'll be
Oh, I'm sorry,
9.
that's 9 o'clock
arraignment.
for arraignment. Okay, so February 16th at 9 a.m. And I'm not seeing anybody else, so I guess, is that it?
As far as I know, unless-
Nope. Okay, so does anybody else have anything or?
Judge, I have a question.
Okay,
Judge, as far as the afternoon docket, do we need to appear, or what's the status of the afternoon docket?
All I have is just one that may need an attorney, but we can just notify them.
okay, we just have one that may need an attorney, so we can notify, if you get appointed and you're not here, we can notify you.
So no need to.
So no need to appear if you guys don't want to.
Okay,
All right,
thank you, Judge.
okay. Anybody else have
Thank you,
anything, or we good? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the hearing then. Okay.
Judge,
Thank you, Judge.
Joe's good, Judge.